Happy Monday, Equal Community. It was a fantastic weekend for, I'm sure, many of you, but I want to talk about our homecoming dance on Friday. It was so much fun. It was a little packed, and as a principal, I was like, whoa, there's a lot of people here. But I do know that the kids had a blast. And I hope that the parents that came, well, a lot of people also had some fun. Saw some parents out on the dance floor dancing, and it's just neat to see that because as kids go to middle and high school, they don't want you there, right? But here, they're so proud to have you there with them. So thank you for those of you that came, even if you stopped in, did a little dance, and then left. Our DJ was completely donated. He donated his time to us for free. So thank you to our DJ, and the photo booth that was there was awesome too. So we're just grateful for our PTA for putting together such a wonderful event for us. Event to celebrate the $20,922 that we raised. That sounds like so much money, and it is, and we are so excited. We have plans for that money to spend it on our students. 80% of that money is definitely spent on our students. There are some operating fees that our PTA pays for. Some of the stuff is spent on our staff for like Teacher Appreciation Week, but a majority of that money, and it's usually tagged at 80% to 90%, is spent on students, resources for our students, a number of students who can access the most stuff, teacher grants to put the money back into classrooms. We're going to do our t-shirts, experiences, assemblies, all the things. So please know that we are excited to have these funds so that we can provide some great things for our students. Our top 10 was announced, our homecoming court at the dance, and then Miss Catalano was queened homecoming queen. She had over $3,000 worth of donations for her class. So way to go, guys. Thank you so much. I know that the limo lunch for our top 10 is this Friday. And then also coming up this month, we do have our PTA volunteer event on the 23rd, which is an early release day. So any PTA kid member or student member will get information about that if they want to stay. We're going to do some things for the fire station since it is Fire Prevention Month. And we would love to have the kiddos stay after school and help us with that. Do a little community service project, which is what PTA is all about, right? Volunteerism. I shared some flyers for this upcoming month. It is Dyslexia Awareness Night. There's a Monarch Festival coming up. There's a Mummy and Son dance at one of the high schools that you can go to. So I added those flyers. Also today, or yesterday really was, but we're celebrating today is Coach's Day. So Coach Cagle and Coach Wheat, we are grateful for them. And also our coaches for intramural. I think it's Mr. Bonin and Miss Mazanin, Miss Rubio, Miss Neal, I think Miss Shook, Miss Moose. So they are all coaching our intramurals. So congratulations to them for supporting our extracurriculars and building skills in our kiddos that will eventually take them to places such as sports teams in middle and high school. So we're excited to celebrate our coaches. The book fair starts October 16th, so next week. If you'd like to help work the book fair, there's a link for you to click to sign up. Miss Plum would love to have any volunteers that are willing to help. I have added the free and reduced lunch application. We do have some families that were on free and reduced lunch last year that have not reapplied. So if you are one of those families, please do so. If you are new to our school and you're not sure what free and reduced lunch is, you're welcome to call the front office and we can help you through that process if you feel that that's a need for your family. I've added again the community education opportunities that are available through Comal ISD that happen here on campus. There is the session B starting soon. So there's an English and Spanish flyer that you can check out. And then our attendance, our weekly percentage is staying really tight at 95.5%, which is actually which is where we want our percentage to be, which is where our district's goal is for 95% of our students to be at school at every school in Comal ISD. So we're hanging in there. And then we do have our banners that we passed out last week, and we'll pass them out again this week for our classes that had 95% attendance or higher. Again, those classes at the end of the semester, those classes with the most students in attendance, so 95% or higher, will come to a pizza party. So we're excited to celebrate good attendance, although I do know that there's some sickness going around, so please don't send your kiddos to school sick. If they've got a fever, keep them home, fever-free for 24 hours without fever-reducing medication. Vomiting and diarrhea, they definitely need to stay home. And sometimes kids just feel crummy, sore throat, goopy eyes, whatever. You're their parent. You can determine whether they need to stay home and rest for the day and write a note. But after so many days of absences, we do ask that you bring a doctor's note. So after 4 days of absences in a row, we would like for them to see a doctor so that they are helped with whatever's going on. So, but please get them to school. The more they miss, the bigger the gaps get. And so we don't want that to happen. But a few days of being sick or mental health days, as we all talk about and say we need, which we definitely do, understandable. So, list of upcoming dates for the rest of the month. Don't forget some early release days coming up. Teachers will be calling to talk to parents in follow-up of their personal learning meetings that they had or those student conferences that you guys had with your kiddos. Also, if you weren't able to do that throughout the month of September, they'll also ask to meet with you during those parent conference times. There is a trunk or treat coming up. The book fair's coming up. Red Ribbon Week is coming up. There's Halloween dress-up day. So yes, our kids can wear Halloween costumes to school on Halloween. I just say no masks, no weapons, no blood. Okay, so if their costume involves that, then they can't wear that to school. They can have it at the trunk or treat though. Okay, all right. That's all I've got for you guys. I hope that you have a fantastic week and enjoy, hopefully, what's coming, the cooler weather, and we'll see you guys around campus. Thanks again for being an awesome support for our kiddos and for our staff. We really appreciate you. You are Kakasam, as we say. Have a good week.